A week since the primary election, counties were to report their numbers to the state by 5 tonight, but we're still weeks away from a resolution. In the Republican race for U.S. Senate, the fight now is over undated mail-in ballots and whether they should be counted. The state says yes, the law says no. Pennsylvania mail-in ballots are quite clear. You, underlined, must sign and put the date on it, or it will result in not being counted. Where voters sign also says signature and date required with big black arrows. But Tuesday, following a federal court ruling last Friday from a case last year, the Department of State urged counties to open and count those undated mail-ins. Some people say, plain law, plain English, if you can't follow the directions, your ballot shouldn't count. You say what?
I feel very passionately that every voter's vote should count. Nobody's questioning validity of these ballots. When a voter makes a minor error, it results in disenfranchisement, and that's a serious issue. Dave McCormick, who trails Mehmet Oz by about 1,000 votes, has about 13,000 more mail-ins than Oz. His team sued to force them to be counted, date or no date.
I'm confident that if we count every Republican vote, that's going to be beneficial to me, and ultimately I'll prevail.
But the National Republican Party, statewide Republican Party, and the Oz campaign disagree, citing state law and a state Supreme Court ruling that undated mail-ins should not be counted. Oz tweeting, "Our campaign will oppose McCormick legal team's request that election boards accept legally rejected ballots." Statewide Republicans tweeted, "We absolutely object to the counting of undated mail-ins." But Tuesday's state guidance is that counties tally them. However, guidance is squishy.
It's not a directive. It's not a mandate.
Some counties like Dauphin aren't counting, but merely segregating those undated mail-ins. Still unclear whether that federal ruling in a year-old case in one county applies this time in all counties.
Ultimately, it's a decision for the courts to make.
So in coming days, there will be an official count, a recount, and more courtroom drama. And Pennsylvania elections, once again, in the national spotlight.
We will deal with these wrinkles, as they come.
And yet new information. Tonight, the McCormick campaign took its lawsuit directly to the Supreme Court, asking it to rule in favor of counting those undated mail-in ballots. We don't know right now whether the Supreme Court will accept that.